Hello, my name is Diana Smith and I'll be talking about the long care term presentation for this week. First, I'm gonna address the article that we have from Vogel, Timothy, and I believe that the two largest public fund sources for long-term care are Medicare and Medicaid, while the circumstances under which other people get long-term care support under each of these programs vary greatly. Long-term care services are generally funded with public funds, with Medicaid or federal state health care program, for low-income people accounting for most of the funding. A long-term care plan can help to stabilize the situation while still allowing for realistic choices. It is not necessary to have a bad long-term care experience. A successful long-term care plan is not necessary to have a bad long-term care experience. A successful long-term care plan must consider the client's income and assets, the spouse or partners and assets, the family and step relations, federal and state government programs, health care strategies, and funding long-term care strategies and funding economic performance and demographic trends. And in another article by Burke from 1988, it states that we need to learn a lot more and learn it quickly to ensure that our future long-term care system is responsive, effective, and desired. The department will continue to promote long-term care research and wants to collaborate with insurance companies, actuaries, and state medical program directors, as well as traditional academic community, to improve data on long-term care needs, refinancing, financing, and the economic status of people who require long-term care, including issues such as asset speed down. And in the last article, Public Financing of Long-Term Care, Federal and State Roles 2022, states that a fundamental difficulty in controlling the quality of care provided by providers of policy-financed long-term enforcing standards. Historically, the federal government has played a larger role in establishing quality of care regulations for the elderly, while having a less role in establishing quality of care standards for non-elderly impaired people. This distinction can be seen in the new quality of care standards, and this distinction can be seen in the new community care benefits enacted under the Omnibus Budget Reconciliation Act of 1990, OBRA 90, which establishes detailed standards for community service provided to the elderly, but relies on state standards for service provider to the developmentally disabled. Public Financing of Long-Term Care, Federal and State Roles 2022. In conclusion, not just in long-term care policy, but across Medicare program, there is a conflict between federal direction and state freedom. It is critical, however, that plans to modify that can the federal government supports long-term care services for the handicapped elderly contain a clear statement of their goals for a federal and state decision-making on long-term care policy. Thank you so much.